Hi everyone, my name is Alex, and today I'll show you how to notify your salespeople when their contact or lead have invalid email addresses. So here's the typical scenario. Marketing is doing a lot of email campaigns, and sometimes contacts emails are bouncing back. And what you want to do is to give visibility to salespeople in order for them to contact back those leads or contact. So in order to do that, we're going to follow four easy steps. First one is to create a custom field in Salesforce. Second is to create a Marketo campaign to update that custom field. Third step is to create views in Salesforce. And the fourth step is to create a Marketo campaign to catch up all your current invalid email address. Alright, so let's go and see that in live action. Sorry, here under the Salesforce account, you're gonna click Setup and Customize, and under Lead, you'll find the field. And what you want to do is to create a new custom field. Here, I called it invalid email address. We're gonna use that field to create the views later on. And you want to do the same thing under the actual contact and under fields here. And just a quick note here, make sure that you use the same invalid email address field name and API name in order for those two fields to be mapped together in Marketo. Now let's go to the second step, which is to create a Marketo campaign to update that field. Marketo has a field called invalid email that it updates whenever their email are bouncing. So now what we want to do is to look if that field, the value is changing from false to true, and we want to send that to Salesforce. So you're going to create the smart list with data value change, email invalid, and the flow will be simple. If the email invalid is false, you will want to change the custom field we just created, invalid email address, to false as well. And if it is true, then you want to change it to true. So whenever a change occurs in Marketo, that will be reflected in Salesforce. One quick note about the schedule, make sure to make the flow run every time. Now let's go to the third step, which is creating views in Salesforce. Under the lead tab, you're going to create a new view. I called it leads with invalid email address. And what you want to use as filter is the custom field we created. So whenever invalid email address equals to true, and you want also to add another filter when the email is not equal to blank. And I'm using this filter because in Marketo, when they're trying to send an email to a contact or a lead without any email address, it's going to show as invalid email. But in the list view here, we just want to present to the salespeople the actual leads or contact that have an email but is invalid. So you go under contact and you repeat the exact same thing, same kind of view here, same filter. And if you click save, that's going to bring a view available to all your team with all the contacts that currently have an invalid email address. Alright, so that's it for the views, and the last part is to actually create what I call a catch-up campaign. So what you want to do is to take all your current leads and contact in Marketo that have invalid email address and update the new field we just created. So the smart list will be a filter for invalid, I'm sorry, email invalid if it's true. Then the flow will be, well, change the data value invalid email address to true as well in Salesforce. Then you run your campaign and you're done. So that's it. I'm done with this little quick video for you guys. And if you want to have more tips and tricks about Marketo or Salesforce, visit my blog online. Thanks and have a good day.